Hello everyone, my name's Gabby and I'm the creator of the Quaran-Tin Workout program, a workout aimed at keeping our elderly and most vulnerable active during isolation and lockdown. This tutorial is a follow-on from my other videos where I refer to finding your heart rate and using that to train appropriately and safely. So this is a tutorial on how to find your pulse, how to use this to calculate your heart rate. Separately, we will then be calculating your maximum heart rate and from there determining safe training zones for you to be working to whilst you exercise. This advice is tailored to those who are 60 plus, but is applicable to all ages. Finding your radial pulse. You need to find where your wrist crease is and place 2 fingers onto the central part of it. From here, you then need to come another 2 fingers down, and so you are on the stringy part in the middle of your forearm. So you will feel a stringy central part. What you're going to do is you're going to drop off to the side where the thumb is, into a squidgy part into the forearm. So here's the ridge, the stringy part, and drop off into the squishy part. From here, you're going to apply a bit of pressure into the forearm, tune into what you can feel, and you should feel a slight pulse underneath your fingers. This is what you count. Now that you have your radial pulse, you're going to have a timer in front of you and you're going to time 6 seconds. For these 6 seconds, you're going to time how many pulses you can feel underneath your fingers at your radial pulse. And then using that number, you are going to times it by 10 to give you beats per minute. So number of beats in 60 seconds. So what to do with this figure? First of all, we need to find out what our maximum heart rate is. And to find this, you get the number 220 and you take away your age. This gives you your maximum heart rate that is applicable to you. From here, we can now use that figure to calculate percentages of our safe training zones. According to the American Heart Association, for seniors, so those over 65, it is safe for them to be training between 50 to 85% of their maximum heart rate, which you've just calculated. So for example, my granddad is 87, 220 minus his age is 133, and that is his maximum heart rate. So from here, we can calculate 50% of 133, and we can also calculate 85% of 133, and that is his safe training zones. So when he takes his pulse, after doing an exercise, he can calculate what it is currently, and then from there compare it to his training zones. If you're new to exercise, the American Heart Association advises that you start at 50% of your maximum heart rate and build up to that 85% over a series of workouts. Please look at the next slides as examples of ages and their maximum heart rate and therefore their safe training zones between 50 and 85%.